What's going on, family? Back with another video today. Yeah, man, back to doing some more stuff with the vet. This one here should be a pretty quick and easy mod that we're working on, man. Got another product from, there we go, Composite'S.com. Yep. I wonder what this is. What's going on, family? Yeah, man, another one we're gonna be putting together. Hey, man, thank you guys for coming and checking out the channel. Appreciate you guys. If you are new to the channel, I really do appreciate you guys, man, because, well, you could be looking at anything right now, but you came here and check your boy out. Something, the algorithm, hopefully the algorithm, hopefully through shares, hopefully through somebody sending you, telling you need to check this out. Or hopefully through another fellow YouTuber, man, that you have run across me through. Either way, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for stopping through. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, man. It's important, man. It helps out, man. We're trying to grow. That's the name of the game. We're trying to grow. Also, man, go and hit that like button, man. Guess what, man? We got a new hashtag, man. We're going to be running this hashtag as much as we can, bro. LBM. What is that, you might ask? Man, y'all got to realize something, man. When you're doing this YouTube thing, man, like buttons matter. It really does. They're important. They help with the algorithm, man. They really do, man. They matter. Hit that like button, man. I need to start trying to get me a like button challenge, man. We need to try to be around 50 likes on every video. At a minimum, 50 likes on every video, man. That's the goal, man. 50 likes on every video. Y'all need to share the video. Get some like buttons. Do like I do, man. I got like 3-4 YouTube accounts, man. Anybody that's trying to run up, man, I subscribe to them with every account, and I hit a like button on everyone. That's how I take care of my people, man. It's just, sometimes you got to do that, man. Sometimes you got to do that. But anyway, thanks again for coming through. Thank you for spending some time with me, man. We're going to go ahead on and get started on this install, and make sure you hit that like button. Got to hit that like button, man. That's important, man. But we're going to go ahead on and open this box up, man, so y'all can see what we got. Sending me a watching reel to reel. I can't wait to see what this truck look like unwrapped. And make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. Y'all got to hit that like button. But let's get this box open. And what do we have in the box? We have a like button, man. Y'all got to hit that like button. It's important that y'all smash that like, man. Y'all got to go over there and Hulk smash that like button, baby. Hit that like button. Like buttons matter. Hashtag LBM. Like buttons matter. All right, man, we're going to stop all that craziness, man. Let's get to what we actually have. Let's get to what we have and my actual plan for install. All right, let's get this box open, man. This is going to be a little tricky. Make sure we got it right side up. You guys can't see anything yet, but let's look at what the instructions say we have. We have ACS C7 Corvette, Chevrolet Corvette rear fascia extensions. This is for Z01, Z06, or GS. Y'all know what that stands for? Grand Sport. Yes. You guys passed the test. So the piece is actually, this is the piece. See if we can do this with one hand. Can't get my finger over there. Right there. That's the piece. And what does it do? It actually adds a little bit of protection underneath the car from rocks hitting the underside of the car, but it also completes that union from the fender extension all the way over to the rear valance. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Let's get this dude exposed a little bit so y'all can see what I'm talking about. We're gonna do both sides today. So we gotta make sure both sides are exposed. Yeah. We're trying to use good English and everything. We didn't say is exposed, we said are. Because we talked about more than one. Yeah. All right, guys, let me show you what I'm talking about. Sit on the floor. Sit on the floor. Set up the tripod. We're gonna set up the tripod. All right, man, so hopefully I pull out the right one first because, you know, nobody likes pulling out the wrong one first. God dog it, I pulled the wrong one, guys, my bad. Luck of the draw. But here's the plus, we don't lose a thing. All right, so if you look at this, there's nothing there, right? So but you got this little piece to hang down here, and you got this, how this finishes over here. But when we add this, it does that. It completes the look. Now this is koi. It continues all the way around to here and finishes it off. And it also protects the bottom. So right now, if you look under here, I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. See, man, see all this? That's tar, that's chips, that's all kind of stuff that's happening from the road, right? So our goal will be today, which is gonna be super simple. We're gonna clean this up from under here, and then we're gonna take those take three of these screws, these three on the end, out. Where are they? This one, and this one. These three right here, they come out. And then this kit also involves rivets. We're not riveting. I'm not ready. Riveting requires me to drill into this panel, and I'm not ready to drill into the panel yet. So we're gonna use the next best thing. A great replacement for rivets. And I have to find it on here so y'all can see it, man. Y'all gonna think I'm playing, man. Let's see if we can find it, man. I saw it online. So they might not have it on the packaging. But y'all gonna have to trade my word for it. But we're gonna be using this right here, man. This is the plan. We're gonna use this heavy-duty mountain two-sided tape to make sure that that piece goes nowhere, that it stays there, that it doesn't fall down. This is going to help us. And we're gonna put that tape, basically, you know, if it goes on like this, we're gonna put it between here. And we're gonna probably put a piece here, just across the back. So we'll have a piece that goes in between here, and we'll put a piece right here, just to make sure that it holds. Yep, that's the plan. But before we do that, we have to do one thing first. We need to clean out. We need to clean under there, make sure that all that good stuff is off of there. And we need to, then we're gonna do a surface prep to make this sure there's no oils or anything left on it that's gonna hinder the two-sided tape from doing what it's supposed to do. Then I need you guys to smash that like button. It helps. I'm telling y'all, man, you got to smash that like button. We have to hit that like button. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is go get my supplies together, and then we're gonna start cleaning, all right? Yep. All right, guys, so what are we working with here? So this is what I use. One of my favorite products for bugs and for tar. It is, by far, the best product that I have found. And y'all guys know, man, I care about the products that I put on my car. I'm very, very particular about everything I use on this car, on all my vehicles. And I believe in using the best thing that's gonna get the job done. This stuff right here, Y'all know I live in the boondocks, man. And out here, it is nothing for me to, literally make it just outside of my community and have bugs splattered on my car. I'm in the boondocks, man. I'm in the woods. I'm tucked away. And not only that, but out here, man, they do a lot of road construction. It's crazy that we have a snow season and then we have a construction season where the roads suck in the snow and the roads can also suck in the regular during the spring and in the summer because they're doing construction on the road trying to get it ready for the winter. That's the Midwest for you, man. That's the Midwest for you. But when you get that tar, and y'all know I got white cars, you spray, I like white cars, you spray this stuff on, you see the tar and see that gook melting off. And it don't hurt the paint. It don't hurt the clear coat. Not only that, but if you got the right thing on it before it won't hurt it as bad anyway. So let me show you. I'm gonna get some sprayed on. See if you guys can see. We're gonna spray this on. I'm gonna do it before I take the screws off. And we're gonna let that sit for a little while. But if you can see already, it's starting to run. You can see it's already starting to run. Stuff is awesome. So we're gonna use one of our rough, and I call them rough because these are microfibers I use for dirty jobs. All right. And these are usually the microfibers that after I can't use them on the paint no more, this is where they go. So that's another little helpful tip. All right, let's talk about that, man. Just because you have microfibers, man, doesn't mean you use them all the time on the body of your car. Just saying. Some of these older towels get things in them. The nap on the towel, like this, it's a piece of rubber. This piece of whatever. This stuff get locked into these things to the point where you really can't pull it out. And that can happen from one or two things. It can happen through a wash process. It can happen through a rinse process. Not rinse, a drying process where something might fall on a car. Or it happens when you drop a towel on the floor, on the ground. So I'm gonna just let you know, when I drop a microfiber on the ground, if I examine that towel and I can see there's something on that towel visible, even one little thing, it no longer becomes a towel for drying the car. It may not become a towel for washing the car. I can use it on wheels. I can use it on windows. I cannot use it on the paint because whatever could be on here from dropping it can definitely scratch the paint. That's a little tip for y'all, man, just in case y'all didn't know. These microfibers have a shelf life. They are not meant to be used on your car all the time, especially considering that the nap starts to wear a little bit and start to not do what it's supposed to do, start getting rough and can no longer wipe or hold what it's supposed to hold and remove it from the paint. And if it gets hard, now the same thing that's supposed to protect your paint from something scratching it could be also scratching your paint. Just a pro tip for you guys, man. Pro tip. So now we're gonna go through and wipe this stuff off. Oh, let me show y'all how it comes off. And look like the rest of this is chips. This stuff is awesome. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Look. It's got the majority of this off. And I think the rest of this is probably chips. Nope, some of this isn't chips. So we're going to do another coat because I don't know how long. Again, man, I got this secondhand. And I promise you, nobody cleaned under here like I'm doing right now. I promise you that. All right, so we're going to go with another hit of this on the bottom. We're going to let that dwell. And then we'll wipe it off again, man. I just wanted to be extra clean. So I couldn't find the surface prep, but what I do have, I buy everything by the gallon. Like this stuff, man, the seafoam bug be gone, I have it by the gallon. because I'm gonna use it enough on, probably not so much on the Jeep, but on my car and on my wife's car, bro, you got to do that on a Beamer. So I buy about a gallon because these little bottles don't last that long, man. Especially in the summer for me, because I'm washing at a minimum once a week. At a minimum, once a week. And if I got a lot going on and I'm able to get out there and do it, and I don't have any inclement weather, if I have to wash it twice that week because of whatever, I got a white car. I got a white car, bro. 300 stayed clean. And if it wasn't clean, it didn't look like it was clean. Look at all the stuff that this thing crabbed off, man. And it's this stuff, bro. This stuff is awesome. It's awesome. So you can't go wrong with Seafoam Bug Be Gone. Boy, that boy got bars. And it's a little chip from rocks actually hitting it. Again, remember, bro, these cars come with these tires that grab everything. You can just be cruising down the road. You'll hear rocks backing against the car, man. All right, man. I think that's as good as we can get because this is actually a chip I'm sitting here scratching on. That's as good as we're going to get. Now, what's the next thing we're going to use? Because we don't have the prep, I think it's probably in the car. If it's not in the car, it's in the house because I probably took parts in the house and was prepping them, and I brought that prep in to prep them. I do my best work sitting in the theater, looking at something on television show, YouTube, or a movie, where I can sit down and just do that and multitask. I gotta have my hands doing something usually when I'm looking at television. Either I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need to bring this in the house and do it, and if I do it, I'm gonna put something on. Or while I'm about to watch this episode of something or another on YouTube, let me get my hands busy and do something. So like the wheels, they're in the house, man. I'm gonna show y'all where they at. They are in the house, in the theater. And I cleaned them in there to the point where I cleaned them. I clayed them. I wiped them down. I hit them with Stunna Butter, ceramic glaze, and they sitting in there soft. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so now, I was going somewhere with that. Now we are going to make sure there's no contaminants or nothing oily that could hinder, or soapy that could hinder the tape from sticking. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna spray this down. As a matter of fact, before we spray this down, let's get them screws out the way. Give me a second. All right, guys, so we got the screws out. And now we're just gonna hit this with some isopropyl alcohol. We're gonna decontaminate this area so there's nothing. We need a fresh towel. Again, these are the, I can set them on the floor because I really don't care what gets on these. All my other towels I wouldn't sit on the floor. So we're gonna wipe this down, get a quick little buzz from the rubbing alcohol. Whew. Oh, stuff's strong. All we really need to worry about is the white area because that's where this thing is gonna be sticking. All right, so now we got that wiped off. Now we need to take the piece that's going on there and we're gonna spray that with some rubbing alcohol. All right, these bottles are awesome, man. If you do anything with misting or you want a nice fine mist of something on your car and you buy gallon bottles like I do, like I buy gallon bottles of alcohol, rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol. Great for decontaminating paint. When you prepping your paint to take something other than just a wash, like any kind of ceramic coating, you clay barred your car and you want to make sure you don't leave anything behind. If you've polished the car out, That rubber alcohol helps, man. Helps a lot. God, these brakes, man. This is just from the ride home. Man, this thing. I got brakes, y'all. I got brakes. I got some brakes. We're gonna be changing them brakes out too. So, all right, guys. So what we got here, and what we're gonna end up doing. Oh, I need to get a blade. We need a blade real quick so we can cut what we're doing. All right, guys, so got a blade. We need to get our tape. And what we're gonna do is, and I think the two places we're gonna put some of this tape is going to be in between here and probably right, let me see. In between there and right along here. I think that's the two places we're gonna put it. All right, so let's get us some pieces ready to go. All right, I'm gonna put them on and then come back on, guys. Matter of fact, let me do one of these numbers, man. See if we can get y'all this good footage, man. It's magic. Something like a musician. Y'all ready? 1, 2. Ooh, like magic. Y'all see that? Man, good job there, mister. All right, man, so look. We got these things on. Now we're gonna, man, I think I should put a piece right here. I think I need to put a piece right here. Yeah, there you go. That works. All right, so now what we're gonna do is basically peel this tape off, stick these things in place. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is guiding them on from where the screws are. Guide them on using the screw holes, put them in place, tighten it up and press it tight, man. And we'll be done with this. Quick and easy, man, quick and easy. Quick and easy, quick and easy. So now, one thing I'm gonna tell y'all, man, and I don't know if I can get a good angle. Let's see if we can get a good angle. Nah, we ain't gonna be able to get a good angle. Let's see over here. Yeah, that might not be too bad of an angle. We'll try this and see if this works. Bring this tripod down a little bit. Maybe this can help us. I'm gonna try to get you guys some visuals of this so you can see what it looks like. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. Man, this thing don't want to focus right. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Let's see if we can try to get this on, guys. All right, let's go. just like that, we got it installed. Look at that, man. Isn't that nice? That's pretty cool. You gotta admit, that's pretty cool. So now, and it's on there too. That stuff holds, man. It holds pretty strong. So what I end up doing now is that we're gonna go back and we're gonna do the other side. You guys seen how this process works on this side. We're gonna do the other side and then come back out and show you guys what it looks like, all right? Yep. Ooh, what's up, guys? Hey, man. Really simple install. Really simple install. I give this, just for prep. And the way I did it, I give it like a 1 out of 5, 5 being the hardest, 1 being the easiest. I give this like a 2, because if you're using if you're using two-sided tape like I am, if you can put it on wrong and it gets stuck on there, or you don't prep the surface right, it's not gonna stick the way you want it to, and it's gonna hang a little bit. But if you rattle, but if you use the two-sided tape and you don't put it on the right way, or you stick it before it's where it's supposed to be, you got to worry about trying to make sure you pull that thing off without tearing it up and all this other stuff. This stuff is made of plastic. It's, if you don't handle with care, you tear it up. It's just what it is. So I give that about a 2, right? So when I think about, let's talk about real quickly. I want to do this quick because I don't think I did it on the other items, right? So far, we've installed front and rear rock guards, right? I give rock guards when I say easy, I'm gonna have to give real numbers. Let's get better numbers. We're gonna start with the front splitter. Now, we're gonna start with the first thing we actually installed was this. I get this to 2. I get this to 2 because of those stupid washers. I think that if they're gonna sell this thing with those rubber washers, they're oval shaped washers, that they have them stuck on or a way to allow them to stick on so that when you're putting this on a vertical surface, they don't slide off. So I give this like a 2 for balance for the most part, right? All right, after that, that's the stage 3 we did. After that, we did lights, right? When we did the lights, rear lights, I give the lights 2s as well. These are not hard installs, guys. These are super simple. There's no cutting. There's no, there's no screws. Well, you got screws to take out to get the lights in, but there's no screws you got to put in to make this work. So that's an easy 2, right? The tow hook on the front. Tow hook, 1. If you can't put a screw in a hole, you should be slapped. Just saying. We did the mounting pads underneath. I get a mounting pads at 3 because if you don't line it up right, it's not hard, but it's awkward based on the way I was getting under there. It's still an easy install. Maybe I shouldn't say a 3. I give it a 2.5. Because if you don't line it up right, you're not going to get them to sit the way you want them to, right? It takes a little finagling. It's not a hard install. It just takes a little finagling. Still not a full 3, right? Then the rock guards, because I had to take the old ones off anyway, at least on the rear. The front ones, no problem. One little screw. One bolt, small bolt, and them things pop out with clips. Same here. One bolt, and they pop out with clips. It sounds worse than it is when you're trying to pull those things out. Sound like you're tearing up the car, but it's really not that bad. I give that a 2 as well. A bunch of 2 installs. We're not talking nothing crazy, nothing hard, guys. I'm telling you. I give the rear fascia pieces that I just added, I give those a 3 because of the lining up, prepping of the surface. You don't line those things up right with two-sided tape, you're gonna have a problem trying to get that back off and get it back on. You're gonna tear down the integrity of the tape. or you're just gonna break the thing trying to pull it off because that tape is strong. If you're going with the rivet, if you're gonna use rivets, I still say it's a 3 on using the rivets as well, because if you're not familiar with the gun, and you don't line it up properly, you actually use the piece as a template. There's 2 holes you need to drill into the bumper. You have to drill in no more than, I think it's like a 1/2 inch deep. There's all kind of stuff behind this fender. You go too far, you can drill into some cooling system. And I think on this side, it's the cooling for the transaxle. You're gonna ruin that and you're gonna have problems. So you gotta be careful. I give it a 3. Still not hard, but you gotta be careful, right? What else did we install? That's it so far. The stage 3 splitters. Oh my God, I forgot about that. The winglets. I give the winglets a 3. I give them a 3 because line them up, making sure they're where they're supposed to be. It just don't fall, just fall in place. So you got to do a little finagling to make sure it's sturdy and in place. The screw in the front, you can't use the factory screws because the screw in the front, there's not a lot of space to get behind it and to screw it in. So you got to get a bolt. It comes with Phillip head screws. They're small little screws to go into there. The problem with those Phillip head screws, you still got to get a Phillip head in there. In that angle, it wouldn't work. I actually bought my own bolts and put them in there so that I can use a wrench to turn them, because that's the best way to get that to work. So I didn't use the factory bolts. That's one comment I'll have about what they provided. I used the that aftermarket bolt that I found from Home Depot with. I didn't need a washer because the head was wide enough to hold the screw. It's a fine thread, number. It's a 1/4 inch, but it's not 1/4 inch. I think it's a number 6 metric, but it's a fine thread. So you can't just, get a regular screw in there because you'll strip it out. You got to get the fine thread, and it threads in just fine. And that's it, man. That's all of it. God, that arrow on the front looks so good. Man, especially against that light. Man, look at that. Sheesh. That looks good, man. This is the hard part, man. We got to cover her up again. But this fascia looks good, man. It looks really nice. We got her done. I think I'm going to get my thumbnail on this. I need to start doing this more often. Feel crazy. Let's do it again. Thumbnail. All right. So, our goal is not to have your average Corvette. I think we're accomplishing that. We have a few more things that we want to do. This is just the start. These are the easy ones. And I'm loving where we landed, man. I really do love where we landed. I think it looks good. Again, man, we put that swole touch, man. We ain't gonna have your average vet. No, sir. No, sir. No, not at all. Y'all know we don't do the average stuff, man. Why is that? Because we were designed from greatness. Man, because we were designed for greatness, man, you have the right, the authority, responsibility to not be average, man. Sheesh. So, guys, don't be average. Yeah.